sports. It's in the game. Hello everyone. You know, some footballers enjoy a rainy day. Not sure fans always feel that way, but an exciting match in prospect nonetheless. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me in the commentary box, providing expert analysis, it's Stuart Robson. And we have pre-season group stage action coming right up for you. It's the Dream Destroyers up against Real Sociedad.
Well, thanks, Derek. This is their first pre-season game. Time for players to get their match fitness, coaches to develop tactics, new signings to be integrated, and maybe youngsters to be given a chance.
It did look on for them, but not to be. Room to manoeuvre on the wing. Veering in field here. Marino. Shielding the ball superbly. And collected tidily. He had plenty to think about. Can they create something from here? Oh, big chance! And still an opportunity. Blocked it brilliantly. And the referee takes exception to the challenge. Free kick. This to open the scoring here. My goodness, he's got that one horribly wrong.
Well, you could tell he wasn't confident, was he?
Oyarzabal. Silva. Carlos Fernandez. Now with Portu. Good pressure. Can they make something of this? Very quick thinking there. Really a very poor ball. Well, it's always interesting when a team elects to change things and a new manager is put in place. Make no mistake, Stuart, this club expects the title.
Well, it's a big change and he'll need to hit the ground running. The title has to be their aim with the squad.
Oh, Stuart, a chance! There it is! A delightful start to this match. Just what they were hoping for.
Well, here it is again. It was a good finish, but the keeper has to do better at his near post. He was beaten far too easily on that occasion.
And back underway. 1-0 it is. Palmer. Holt. And scope for them to produce something exciting. This could be the equaliser. But oh, what an important save. How about... Now, what's the keeper playing at? Mikel Merino. Oyarzabal. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. Well, so many possibilities, but it didn't happen for them. And they need to get tighter. But they took care of the situation defensively. Oyarzabal. Plenty of running room in the wide position. Carlos Fernandez. Crossing into the middle. A decisive clearance it was. Silva. Clean challenge. And brave goalkeeping to deal with the danger.
Well, he had to get that right, didn't he? That's good goalkeeping.
Paul. And breaking at pace with menace. Looks as though they might make real progress on the counter-attack. Not so. Silva. Useful looking position, you've got to say. Carlos Fernandez. And they need to get tighter here. Silva. Oh, really sound goalkeeping.
Well, that's such a good save, isn't it? How did he keep that one out?
Well, opting for the short corner. And the referee spotted the foul, but has played advantage. A goal here, giving his team precisely what they were looking for. Now he deserves to celebrate it.
Well, just look how he holds off the defender. He keeps his balance and he still hits the target. What a good goal that is.
Well, a second goal for them here. Well, a really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. Portu. It's with Carlos Fernandez. Silva, in with a chance. A goal! Another one! It's turning into an absolute demolition job.
Well, let's look at this again. And what a 1-2 it is to unlock the defence. And once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
Is this going to be a thrashing? 3-0 now. Nicely cut out. Portu. And played in. Oh, and he didn't miss by very much.
Yeah, he adjusted his body so well there. It's a great piece of skill, and it probably deserved a goal.
Silva. And the goalkeeper has outdone himself with that save. Elects to go short. Oh, surely. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, that's just a wonderful save. How did he stop that?
Going short. Oh, great defending. Joao. And space to exploit, maybe. Takes the shot. Brilliant save. Over it comes. Well, the header at least made the goalkeeper think. Oh, foul play, says the referee. Well, the story is not a new one. Considerable speculation, and if the rumours are to be believed, PSG could be about to get their man, Stuart.
Yes, this has been going on for some time now, so no great surprise, really. Hopefully, we'll know more in the next few days.
Take it away. And the counter-attack is on. Options available. Aritz. Silva. It's with Oyarzabal. Silva. In it goes! Such a complete performance. 4 in front now.
Well, let's look at the replay. They moved the ball so well, just waiting for an opening, and then what a finish. That's been hit with such power and pace. The keeper has no time to react. It's a brilliant strike.
The ball rolling again in what has been an utterly one-sided match. They do like to press whenever they can. Well, that attack going up a dead end, and the keeper has the ball. Oh, not the greatest pass, easily intercepted. David Silva. Marino. Silva. It's a neat move. Brilliantly blocked. And they know they need to stop him. Well, he couldn't quite hit the target, Stuart.
Well, it's a decent effort, but I don't think it was ever going to trouble the goalkeeper.
Dream destroyers with the ball again. Well, a shame that he couldn't find the target from there. Well, possibilities in the centre. Not away completely. Well, it looks so threatening, but the danger averted.
Well, as you can see, Real Sociedad have enjoyed more of the ball and have used it really well today, particularly in the midfield areas. And I expect more of the same as the game goes on.
And it's still on for him. Fine goalkeeping to push that away. Could be a chance to break here. Can they take advantage of the situation? Not a poor ball and easy for the keeper. Oyarzabal. Ayen Munoz. It's with Ieramendi. Portu. Silva. Possession lost. Ieramendi. Now with Portu. He's protecting it well. Silva. It might be David Silva. Oh, burying them beneath an avalanche of goals. No let up here.
Well, I have to say, this is a really good goal. Just watch his technique here. He just hits through the back of the ball with such power. There's no stopping that.
Well, this is threatening to get out of hand. Just look at the scoreline. This might have potential. Carlos Fernandez. Now the Dream Destroyers have possession once more. It is a decent-looking attack here. No, just the tackle that was needed. Can he take the chance? And up for grabs off the keeper. The net is staring him in the face. And a goalkeeper in great form.
And he's just pulled off an absolutely stunning save there. That is brilliant.
Who can they pick out? And couldn't quite keep the header down. Holt. Jew. Really good reading of the game to win possession back. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? Good technique displayed. Will he play it in? Marino. Ieramendi. Timely intervention. Shot attempted. And the keeper more than equal to the task. Not a great pass. Silva. It's with Carlos Fernandez. Mikel Merino. And there to intervene. Untidy on the ball. Porto. Silva. It might be on for them. A very timely interception. A move of promise on the flank. But nothing comes of it. Looking confident with the ball at his feet. Goalkeeper getting in the way. Superb save. And now the delivery. And a time for cool heads. Mikel Merino. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. Let's see if something comes of this. That's great goalkeeping.
Well, what a save that is. He was so alert there.
And short it is. Oh, tremendous work from the keeper to avert the danger. Paul. Aritz. It's with Mikel Merino. Zaldua. Carlos Fernandez. It's with Iaramendi. Well shown inside. Oh, burying them beneath an avalanche of goals. No let up here.
Well, when you see this again, the defending just isn't good enough. The clearance doesn't get enough height on it, doesn't get enough distance on it, and suddenly the ball's being played back into their danger area, and they don't reorganise themselves, and that's why the ball's in the back of their net.
Well, as they restart the game, it's fair to say the gulf in quality between the two sides has been huge. Making use of his physical strength to hang on to it. Oyarzabal. And space to exploit, maybe. David Silva. Iaramendi. Can he finish? Fantastic work to thwart the danger. And there's the feed into the box. Oh, big opportunity. Shot blocked, but still alive. Oh, magnificent reaction. Now can they counter clinically? Well, it looked highly promising, but it came to nothing in the end. Ayen Munoz. Zubeldia on the ball. Almost weighing up the opposition with a string of neat passes. Elie. Now what can they do from here? In position. Well, there's a keeper on song.
Well, how did he stop that? That's just unbelievable.
Well, the action is going to continue for a while yet. We will have 4 minutes of stoppage time. Electing to cross into the centre. Well, you can't really head them any better than that. But the goalkeeper was up to the task. Here's Jordan. Paul. Might be able to get in behind the defence. Targets available, cross comes in. Well, the danger is still there. And I think the threat has been averted. Elie. Carlos Fernandez. On to Silva. Went in strongly to win the ball. Carlos Fernandez. This might be ideal for the counter. And he read it well. He's got space. Really sound goalkeeping.
Well, that had to be a goal, didn't it? What a stop that is.
Trying to deliver it accurately. He takes aim. Well, what a stop that was. Now the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes in this game. Well, David Silva, such a natural footballer and really impressing here, Stuart.
Well, he scored good goals, but his all-round play has been excellent. He looks like scoring every time he gets on the ball.
Oh, Stuart, a chance! There it is! A delightful start to this match. Just what they were hoping for. Giving his team precisely what they were looking for. Now he deserves to celebrate it. It's with Carlos Fernandez. Silva. A goal! Another one! It's turning into an absolute demolition job. It's with Oyarzabal. Silva. Such a complete performance. 4 in front now. He's protecting it well. Silva. It might be David Silva. Oh, burying them beneath an avalanche of goals. No let up here. Well shown inside. Of goals, no let up here. In position. Well, there's a keeper on song.
Well, how did he stop that? That's just unbelievable.
Really sound goalkeeping.
Well, that had to be a goal, didn't it? What a stop that is.
As anticipated, plenty of talking points so far. And now the second half is underway. Shielding the ball superbly. Accurate pass upon accurate pass. Well, the attack will peter out. Keeper's ball. Oyarzabal. Really a very poor ball. Good physical play. The high press was on, and that's a fantastic tackle. Pressure exerted, but he keeps the ball. Portu. A strong play as he keeps the ball. Opportunity here. Save, but still a chance. And he clears it out of harm's way. Well, they've given him too much space. Really good challenge. Subeldia. It's with Mikel Merino. Fine sequence of passes. Oyarzabal. Doing well to keep possession. Merino. Very alert defending to cut off the supply. Merino. Silva. Keeping possession of the ball with authority. Merino. Oh, terrific save.
Well, you're absolutely right. That's a top-class save. Just look how he reacts.
And there's the delivery. Well, a chance for them again to play it over from the corner flag. And now the delivery. Flag up, tight offside. Paul. Well, that is how to run at defenders. And he's broken free. Oh, he really bruised the crossbar. Well, he took care of it defensively.
Well, I have to say, I thought that looked to be going in. It was such a good effort.
Almost weighing up the opposition with a string of neat passes. But strong play here on the shielding front. There's plenty of know-how in the ball shielding. Opportunity it is! Well, he clearly wants to complete his hat-trick, Stuart.
Well, he's been fantastic up to now. You'd think it's going to come if he gets another opportunity.
And a substitution in the offing. And it's with Young. In position. And he read it really well. Fine save. Over it comes. Taking care of business defensively here. And the keeper's delighted to see that sail well over the bar. Goal kick. Oh, judgment error by the keeper. Closing down well. Well, he went for power and might be regretting that now. And continue. And he's in. No worries for the keeper. Well, an easy one to cut out, really. Good physical play. Chance to attack using wit. And it's a quality pass. And possession given away. And they'll get ready for the throw-in. So a personnel change then. Oyarzabal. Well, he's beaten his man comprehensively. And taken away. Palmer with it. Read it well. Physically strong and secure on the ball. Adnan Januzaj. And there's the feed into the box. Well, fantastic reflex action from the goalkeeper. Now sending it in. Oh, he's given us away inexplicably. Silva. Can he take the chance? A meaty but fair challenge, and it will be a throw-in. Options in the middle. Chance here. It's gone in. And well, he might celebrate on the back of that.
Well, as you can see, he makes it look easy in the end, but I think that's a good finish. He'll be pleased with that.
.30 minutes to go then. And Young has it. Foiling them effectively. He takes aim. Body on the line. Playing it in. Not too fussy in clearing his lines. Well, you've got to classify that as a poor attempt. A long way wide. Here it is now, a substitution. Not really the ideal clearance. Well, they can keep possession of it now. Alexander Sørloth. They've lost it. Ian Munoz. Mikel Merino. Alexander Sørloth. It's with Ieramendi. Rafinha. Mastery of the passing game. Well, I think a classic commentator's curse just then. Couldn't make the ideal pass. Using his physical strength to shield. A glorious chance. Well, he had a lot of ground to cover. Splendid save. Well, they are committed to making the substitution here. It's a short corner. Thumped clear. This might be ideal for the counter. And he's made headway. The net is staring him in the face. And a goal to delight the fans. Just what they were hoping for.
Well, just look at this again. The speed of counter-attack is so impressive, and the movement is so good that they end up with a 2v1 against the goalkeeper, who was completely exposed. Great play, but poor defending.
Oyarzabal. It's with Ieramendi. Good strength to keep the ball. Aritz. Ieramendi. And in possession, Januzaj. Spraying passes around, almost waiting for the opposition to make a mistake. Mikel Merino. Deserves credit for winning the ball back. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. And in with a real chance. Well, courage has to be part of every keeper's makeup.
Well, it's so easy to commit a foul there, but he's got that absolutely right.
Mikel Merino. Adnan Januzaj. A really effective shielding under pressure. And a tidy tackle. Just 20 minutes remaining now. Palmer. Room to manoeuvre on the wing. Cutting the ball back. Well, he really read that brilliantly. Alexander Sørloth. Able to clear the danger. Corner kick though here. And they will make the change now. Can he deliver it with accuracy? Well, he opted for power from close range. He might be regretting that now. And with play stopped, they will make the change now. Promising position, this. Poor attempt at a pass, really. Mikel Merino. On to Rafinha. Ieramendi. Adnan Januzaj. Real chance. And tremendous goalkeeping.
Well, he just made it so difficult for the striker. His presence alone just caused him a problem.
Favouring the short one. Now the referee not too happy with the challenge and blows for a free kick. Well, no booking comes from it, but he's going to have to tread carefully here.
Well, I think that's great refereeing. He doesn't want to be throwing cards about willy-nilly.
Well, they've been getting the substitute ready, and now they will make the personnel change. He's played it over to the near post. Not really the ideal clearance. It might be perfectly set up for the counter-attack, you know. Tremendous ball played through. Oh, it was there for him to take the chance. Oyarzabal. And taken away. Paul. Oh, he's left his marker for dead. Great reflex action.
Well, that should have been a goal. Mind you, it's a brilliant save.
Now they're going to alter things. Here's the substitution. Who can he pick out? Well, a time for composure on the ball. Strong play here. He takes aim. Well, tremendous block. Oyarzabal. Zubeldia. Mikel Merino. Spraying passes around, almost waiting for the opposition to make a mistake. Adnan Januzaj. Very quick thinking there. Joao. No-nonsense clearance. Counter-attacking, very much an option. Alexander Sørloth. Really effective shielding under pressure. Oyarzabal. Rafinha. Well, not quite what he wanted to do with the pass. And using his strength. Can he finish? And how well the keeper did.
Well, that's just exceptional. He reacted so quickly there.
Short corner it is.
Well, as you can see, it was a fairly simple finish in the end, but you still have to be in the right place, keep your composure and finish it off, and that's exactly what he did.
It's a massive lead, and it's very hard to imagine them losing it now. Getting forward. It's there for him. Well, hit with ferocity when accuracy was required. Slipshod passing. Ieramendi. And in possession, Januzaj. Rafinha. Mikel Merino. He's found a pocket of space. Chance here. A goal! How about that? He's put it away to make it a hat-trick.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder. But should the keeper be beaten at his near post? I don't think so. He really needs to do better in those situations.
Well, we're underway again, and this game was finished as a contest a long time ago. Well, putting it wide from there, a pity really. They've given it away. Strong play here on the shielding front. Adnan Januzaj. And a strong tackle. Rafinha. It's a neat move. And it might be. It's gone in! And well, he might celebrate on the back of that.
Well, he puts it away really well, as you can see. But you'd expect him to score from that range. But they all count.
He's given it straight to the opposition. Alexander Sørloth. It's with Ieramendi. Adnan Januzaj. A very good tackle. Bodies forward and the break looks on. All in all, a broken counter-attack. Oyarzabal. And the ball with Sørloth. It's with Oyarzabal. simply can't handle him.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And the finish is clinical. He just makes it look so easy, doesn't he?
And he read it well. Keeping possession of the ball with authority. Ieramendi. Adnan Januzaj. Oh, that's a really good authoritative tackle. Throw in here. Adnan Januzaj. Marino. And here's Rafinha. And played in. Can he put it in? And a goal here! There it is! They've done it!
Well, here it is again. Just look at the quality of the cross. It's inch perfect. And what a great finish it is. Struck with power and accuracy. Certainly no stopping that.
Well, sadly, we have to conclude that this hasn't really been a contest, but all credit to any side committed to scoring goals like this. Well, foul play, says the referee. Just not looking confident in possession. He's in control of the situation. Using his physical strength to shield it. Oyarzabal. A terrific pass. And he scored not once but twice. They simply cannot stop him. And no wonder he's enjoying himself.
Well, here it is again. The through ball is absolutely inch perfect. And then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
He's protecting it effectively. Alexander Sørloth. Oh, this is looking promising. A goal! That's two for him today. They simply can't stop him. No wonder he's celebrating.
Well, here it is again. It was a good finish, but the keeper has to do better at his near post. He was beaten far too easily on that occasion.
And it's with Young. Heath. This looks promising. Well, he couldn't quite keep it on target. Just wide. Ieramendi. It's with Oyarzabal. Mikel Merino. Rafinha. Well, taken away. He won the ball. And that was a very fine read. Rafinha. And the ball with Sørloth. And there it is, the final whistle. Not what the home fans were hoping for before a ball was kicked today. Defeat for them.
Well, Derek, that just wasn't good enough today. A lack of a game plan, too many players below par, and not enough energy all around the pitch. A really worrying performance for me.
Short corner it is. And a goal! There he is at the double. They just can't subdue him. Chance here. A goal! How about that? He's put it away to make it a hat-trick. It's a neat move, and it might be. It's gone in, and well, he might celebrate on the back of that. Will he find the net? And that's the hat-trick, tearing apart this defence time and again. They simply can't handle it. And played in. Can he put it in? And a goal here. There it is. They've done it. A terrific pass. And he scored not once but twice. They simply cannot stop him, and no wonder he's enjoying himself. Oh, this is looking promising. A goal! That's two for him today. They simply can't